Galway was the port at the last outpost of Europe, at what was once the end of all things, the beginning of the unknown. And how much wonder and mystery still lingered in the first syllable of its name, that profound long Gaul, with its evocation of distance and immensities. Galway was a convivial city, then as now, but in 1988 it still had a slow, magical character, mostly lost when it became a Celtic Tiger boomtown in the 90s. It was like a cross between an old-fashioned country town and a hip village arts project. The counterculture, or at least a bohemian Celtic version, was a tangible presence, and its actors, poets, philosophers, hippies, writers and musicians coexisted happily with the old fishing folk and the robust country people of the West. It was common to see wild-looking musicians, parchment-faced fishwives and flat-cap farmers contentedly sharing time, space and conversation in Galway's ancient pubs. The city was large enough to be cosmopolitan, but small enough to be homely. A roaring river, the Corrib, divided it in two, and a network of sleepy canals, secret lanes and walkways turned its neighbourhoods into islands. Charming tumble-down roads with satisfyingly logical names like Shop Street and Middle Street were lined with archaic storefronts unchanged since the 40s and 50s. Scruffy cargo ships and brightly coloured fishing boats anchored in the bustling harbour, and on the edge of the Atlantic lay Galway's greatest glory, the majestic spaces of South Park, a green common opening onto the bay and the western sky where the city dreamed. I'd make raids on my favourite establishments, Kennys Bookshop and Pole's Music Shop, then hook up with my friends and join sessions in the pub. Brendan O'Regan, my closest pal on the scene, was fond of shouting over the music, "The crack is mighty!" He spelt it C-R-A-I-C, of course, the ubiquitous Irish word for pleasure and high spirits, but whenever he said it, I imagined a thin crack, C-R-A-C-K, opening in the fabric of the universe and a bright light of joy pouring through.